oh, I'm going out, I'm going to the, club tonight. We're going to the strip club, or we're getting bottle service, whatever. So that's how most people see and imagine, usually obviously like going out and doing stuff. So that's what most people think. But I go out and I go to, let me fix my thing over here. So I do go out to, um, bars and restaurants like almost every day, but it is with intention. Anytime I'm going out, or anytime I'm, I obviously don't really drink, but anytime I'm going out to get a drink, whatever, it is with intention to at least have good conversation with people with good energy. And if not even that, then obviously more than that, having intentional conversations with people that may do business with me, may partner with me at some point, and really anybody, especially as I grow my life and businesses. I want to obviously I want to raise capital my whole life. I think that'll be a big part of it. Law of attraction, manifestation. I'm so glad you're in the house. What's going on? Happy Friday night. Freedom Friday. Hope you're feeling good. But anyways, in obviously in my life, in my business, anybody that obviously is a high quality person, a high profile person, a hard worker, anybody that, really wants to achieve more, do more with your life, they can all at some point partner with me, invest with me, right? So as I go and put together real estate deals constantly, every day, every week, putting together more and more real estate deals, I am always looking for obviously more investors. I always use other people's money for all my real estate deals. So I'm always having just great conversation and being a friend to people, building rapport, building trust with people. Because at any given time, they could want to do business with me by investing in a real estate deal. And on a small scale, right? Like right now, I only do, single family and small multifamily up to, about 5-10 units usually is the most I've really been, we're really doing right now. But it's always using other people's money. On the small side, on the small scale, it's, investors, $50,000. And then eventually, obviously, I want to build my profile, my status, and my reputation in the real estate investing industry so much that I'm attracting people that have $50 million or, $1 million, obviously, to start. So there's bigger time investors. But along the way, I'm meeting all these amazing guys and gals that are going to be, let's say, my partners. Maybe they're agents now, but maybe they want to get in the investing side. Maybe they're brokers now, but want to eventually take a step back from the traditional real estate game and being an agent, being a broker, and they want to invest in big deals and do obviously expand later on. So anyways, that's what a lot of this is about. But this is an amazing book, by the way. I'm going to do like a review on this, but Raising Capital for Real Estate by Hunter Thompson. Love his last name, Thompson, great last name. But seriously, loving this book, because it's not just like, yeah, like have a good mindset and go work hard and be a millionaire and whatever, but it's literally like the legal work, like by Publix Receipt is my bookmark. I need a real bookmark. The real underwriting, the real way to actually put legal documents together to actually raise millions of dollars, to actually do the underwriting and legal work for putting together big deals for apartment buildings like this building I live in, raising capital and bringing investors together because of the relationships you build, the rapport you build, the friendships you build from high level people, 6-figure earners, 7-figure earners, millionaires, stuff like that, getting connected with higher and higher people. When you get a deal like this, when you get an apartment building that you're trying to work on, then you can bring people together, you can bring investors together, bring millions of dollars together. So I think that's super powerful and very much overlooked. Always having intention with every conversation, every time you go to the bar, the restaurant, the meetup, the networking event, the networking party, talking with intention, listening to people. What do they do for work? What do they love? And how could you ever add value to them? More than anything, I'm thinking first, how can I add value to this human before I expect any value in return? And most people think the opposite. What can this person do for me that I should even talk to them or spend my time with them, whatever. My neck is super tight. So most people are already thinking, how can this person benefit me from me talking to them or me greeting them or me getting dinner with them, lunch with them, getting a drink with them? But you really, like, the best way and how things are starting to happen in my life, two years later of working so hard on myself, my network and business and entrepreneurship and all this shit. Finally, after two years later working hard at this, I'm starting to attract better people, better investors, better partners, better people that are on the same mindset as me. So after 2 years of literally being so broke and broke in so much of literally just working on myself so much of the time the past 2 or 3 years. I'm finally just now starting to gain traction in my life and my network and my business, finally getting a bump in my income that will actually stay, obviously, in real estate and with our deals and business. So I'm super grateful, but every single conversation, I'm always intentional. How can I add value to this person? How can I help their life a little bit? How can I refer them to the next best thing they would like? How can I refer them to my fucking shirt? Like my shirt was, it's an old Zara shirt. So this guy was like, oh, the dope shirt, man, whatever. But yo, Zara, my girlfriend put me on Zara. It's fire. You can, look like you're dressing nice for $20 for a shirt, that stuff. So that's little adding values and like, oh man, like, what books are you reading? What how can we get connected? What are you doing? Oh, I love what you're doing, man, with real estate and kind of building your mindset and building your network and building this vision. How did that go about? And I'm like, oh, just meeting people, books, YouTube, podcast. I was literally like my start, and that served as everything for me to plant the seed of growing the bigger vision for my life. So, I mean, dude, 10 years ago, let's say 10 years ago, I was in high school, right? 10 years ago, I was probably ninth grade, 10 years ago, and 10 years ago, ninth grade, ninth to 10th grade. 9th or 10th grade 10 years ago, and the biggest vision for my life was going to be being a doctor, making $250,000 a year. And obviously growing up in poverty, but below the poverty line with a dozen people, crammed into a little house. When you live below the poverty line, $250,000 a year is rich. And then now I'm like, dude, I need to make $250,000 a year just to like pay the bills and like, get a good foundation for myself. In my 20s, I'm like, dude, like by 25, I gotta be making $250,000 a year for sure. I'm not there yet, over another year at 25 or 26. But anyways, so I'm getting off track now. But the point was to talk about attracting the right people, attracting partners, attracting investors. And you do that by having intentional conversations, messaging people on social media with intention. And I can have fun. I have fun. I cut up, I smoke, have a drink sometimes, whatever. And I can cut up and have fun. But the point is having intention with every conversation, with every message. When you go out to restaurants, if someone greets you, and it's just having intention of having good energy and smiling, alone. Just like, hey, how are you doing? Great. How are you? Great to see you. Great to meet you. And you shake people's hand. I'm a hugger. I give people hugs. I dap people up, like this for the guys. I give guys like, half hugs, one of these, reach around and something like that. So just by being open, and people immediately within 2 seconds, 3 seconds of half a second of them literally meeting me, making eye contact with me for the first time, they can physically feel whether they like it and can receive it well or not. They can physically feel the good energy and good vibrations coming on, like good vibes, like that's a real thing. Good vibrations, literally good energy coming into the room or whatever. People can feel that, and they're immediately, obviously, if you're not a positive person, you're not attracted to it. But most people are attracted to good energy, and magnetic serves as like a magnet. I walk around as like I'm a ball of positive energy, and I attract just goodness, good people, good things, good opportunities. And it's so true and real, and it keeps happening in my life. Obviously, attracting better people, attracting better opportunities, attracting now, better deals in real estate. We're getting bigger spreads by the numbers, real data, real shit. The systems we're building, getting bigger spreads on our numbers. A couple months ago when I started, it was like we're making 10,000 in revenue, like per deal. Now we're doing 20, doing deals 15, 20, 30, 40,000, almost 50,000. Obviously bigger spreads on deals because I'm just working harder on my skills, meeting people, calls, going to events, going to parties, going to networking, whatever. And it's always having that intention of, hey, I'm hungry, I'm young, I'm hungry, I'm driven, I'm trying to do bigger deals, I'm trying to connect with more partners, connect with more investors. I want to buy a skyscraper someday, so that when I come up with that energy, it attracts the right people and then actually pushes away the wrong people. And so that's just what I encourage a lot. And in real estate, the more people the more people you add value to, the more high profile people you meet, the more money you're going to make. I mean, it's just a given. If you're working hard, putting the right energy out there, meeting the right people, high profile people, meeting the right partners, meeting the right investors, the right buyers, the right sellers, and just keep numbers, and just cranking that up and continue to put good energy and listen attentively and listen actively to every single person you come across, you're on the phone with, you're on email with, whatever. When they can feel that energy, you're just going to attract goodness in your life. And eventually the financial part will catch up, as it's almost just now, 2-3 years later, just now catching up for me by being in the right seat, by being in the right business, by being in the right business model, by being in the right industry that I love, the right niche inside of my industry that I love. So a number of things, but finally 2-3 years later down the road, I'm just now catching some traction in my life, where most people will try something new or try to, try the growth process, try the business process for 2 or 3 weeks or 2 or 3 months. And they say, well, I've been trying this business for 3 months and it hasn't worked. So it's obviously not for me. I've been trying this new workout routine for 3 weeks and it's not working. I don't have a 6-pack yet. So it's all time for me. I'm getting tired, y'all. I'm about to hop off in a minute, but man, I just want to show up for y'all. I love showing up for people. I love showing up for you guys. I love it. I love what I do. I love pouring into people, and the shit that I say for free on here. I mean, dude, people are charging $10,000 right now for the stuff that I give for free every single night here. This is free, high-level real estate training, high-level life training and real estate training that I give for free every single night. So spread the word. Even if you don't like me, send my profile to people, send my post to people, hit the share button, hit that share little paper airplane message button, send my post to people, send my profile to people. I don't need the whole world to like me. I need the whole world to know me, because if enough people know me, then I'll be able to help the right people. I won't be able to help the wrong people. I cannot help the wrong people, but I can help the right people with my message, with my story, with my very powerful story that I grow and I build every single day, with the life that I'm building, with the relationship that I'm building, my partnership with my business partners and my business model, and for this industry, for real estate, for people coming from nothing to becoming something huge. You can do it. The American dream is more than alive. We're blessed. We live in the best country in the world, the best nation, the best state in the world. Florida, thank God I'm from Florida, born and raised. And thank God I live here. Thank God we don't have the highest gas prices. Thank God we never had to wear masks. I'm totally going off on the wrong track. But anyways, I appreciate you. God bless you. Keep showing up, man. Show up to these things. Show up here. Listen to me. I'm not saying listen to me, but just I know that I have really, really valuable shit to share with the world. So hit the share button. And I'm having more guests. If you're still watching, if you're still here with me, I'm having guests starting next week. So actual guests going live with me, Instagram lives with real people, with way more followers, with way more experience, with way more money, and way more assets to them. So I hope this helped in some way. The really big picture takeaway, if you're on this at all, have good energy, smile, and just vibrate with people and connect with people, give people hugs, give people handshakes, get out of the house, get off the couch, get out there and meet amazing people, because the people that you're going to meet out there, the people you just never know who you're going to meet, and I know we grew up hearing that and stuff. You never know who you're going to meet. It's for real, especially in real estate, especially in business and anything entrepreneurship. Any given person, you could go to 100 networking events, networking parties and socials and happy hours, and maybe you won't meet anybody. And that 101, I don't even know how to say that, the 101th real estate event or networking party, whatever happy hour that you go to, could change your life, transform your life forever and ever, because of one person you meet. And so many times the past couple years of my life, the one person I meet has directed me to the right business at the right time with the right people, especially where I'm now. I've literally, because I've continued to push through adversity, push through eviction notices 2 years ago, push through I don't even know where I'm going to get my groceries from next week, pushing through, I don't even know I don't know what I'm going to do today. I don't even know what the right thing is today. Should I even be doing this anymore? Should I be in entrepreneurship? Should I go back to having a regular job? I thought this so many times, but because I fought through that adversity, fought through that resistance so much, time and time again, God is rewarding me. God is saying, boom, here's a commission check. Here's some money. Here's a good deal. Here's a great partner. Here's another great investor for you to network with and to do business with, and to grow yourself and grow your network and grow your reputation. And God's just, rewarding me and reward anybody if God can see that you're putting in the work, that you're consistent, that you want it bad, that you're not going to quit because of some roadblocks. That's the point. The point of the fucking roadblocks in real estate, the hard stuff, the losing deals, hard legal document stuff and title issues, and then working with attorneys and working with the right buyers. And sometimes buyers back out and crazy stuff happens. But God's like, yo, how bad do you want it? Are you going to go through that? Are you actually going to push through these issues and push through that adversity? Because so many people right now, it is now glorified to just quit. It's glorified that failure is a bad thing. But that is the fucking point that God wants you to get, is that pushing through the title issues, the deal that was lost, the money that was lost, that was left on the table, things that didn't work out, paperwork, the legal docs. There's people that don't even know what to do, and they say, well, I don't know what to do. Or maybe I've been trying this for 3 weeks or 3 months. I've been trying this workout routine. I don't have a six pack. It's not working for me yet. Or somebody told me about this business model or this exit strategy in real estate. And well, I did 10 calls about it and it's just not working for me. But I mean, it's a numbers game and everything. But the point is that if you just keep pushing, I always tell myself, I was saying this at dinner. I was actually just at a happy hour at dinner with some guys, and we were talking, some business, chopping it up and hanging out. And I was just saying this. I was telling them, like, what do you really do? And bro, I'm with you too, man. Mark's on here. Lost 30K. Feel you, bro. On the same wave, obviously. Thank God in wholesaling, obviously, you don't put a lot of money down, a lot of money involved, but there's money, to be lost, money left on the table. But I was just saying this at dinner, happy hour at Ember at Armature Works. And I was saying, I always remind myself, I'm 3 feet from acres of diamonds. I'm literally when I want to quit, when I don't want to go on, when I don't want to make another call, when when I don't want to analyze another deal or a property, I say, I am 3 feet from acres of diamonds. I know it. I'm 3 feet from acres of diamonds because so many people stop before they get that deal, before they get that break, before they get that big commission check, before they meet the right person, before they meet their soulmate, before they meet that investor that's going to change their life, that partner that's going to bring them into a partnership, into a business operation and change their life forever. Before they meet that person, they always quit and say, well, I didn't meet the right people. It didn't work for me like it worked for those guys with the Lamborghinis and the nice houses or whatever. And I guess it's just not for me. But those people that say that it didn't work for me, it's not for me, whatever. A lot of people are so close, you're inches, or I call it feet. I say 3 feet from acres of diamonds. People are so close if they just push through that next pop, push through that next adversity. And it might feel like this, like you're pushing, you're getting pushed back and, you get smacked, adversity, your car breaks down, the deal falls through, the legal documents don't work. DocuSign has a glitch. The seller won't sign the seller docs, whatever the case is. There's a title issues, there's air issues on the property. I had this happen twice in February. We had 2 properties with we sold them, flipped them like overnight, same day or the next day. Great properties, great deals. And then we had air issues come up in 2 properties in 1 month. I had air issues with one of them had 6 siblings, 6 kids, well, 50-year-old kids now, 50-year-olds, all 6 of them spread across the country and all hate each other and wouldn't sign anything. And we were making $30,000 on that deal, and that's off the table. So most people be like, man, I had this fall through. It didn't work for me. I'm out, because those guys on Instagram, it's working for them. And it's like, no, it's not. It's working the same for them. It's working the same that they pushed through the adversity. They got through that hump. And when you get through these waves, these seasons, these phases and seasons of that adversity pushing against you, God is like, yo, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Do you want it? Are you really going to work for it? Or are you just going to quit? You're just going to be a quitter like everybody else. And when you can bust through that, there's a pop. There's a pop every once in a while, a pop of commissions, a pop of, really finally got through that. Now I'm getting blessed and rewarded with deals and good people, and better opportunities coming in my life. So there's that burst, there's that pop, that kind of bubble. That's what I call it. I call it a pop, like bursting through that resistance and getting a pop. I'm like today I got a nice drop, I got a nice commission today. Thank God. It's like, whew, breath of fresh air, paying the bills, going to dinner. And then I'm like, all right, back to it. Let's go, get the next deal. So anyway, so that's where I'm at. And I just want to really encourage everybody to attract the right partners and attract the right investors. To attract the right partners and investors, it is not just meeting the one right person. It is just showing up with good energy, with a smile on your face, with shaking people's hands, with dapping people up, giving them the hugs. I give them the half dap up hugs, because I just want people to know that even if we're never going to have a transaction together, I want to add value to you. I know that God has bigger plans for your life. Maybe it's not going to be us, investing in a big real estate deal together, putting together a multifamily apartment deal. That's fine. That might not be your thing, but I know that there is more for you. So I'm going to try to add value to you, try to pour good energy into your life somehow, some way. And I know that things will work out that way. So if I just keep showing up, keep smiling, right? Put a smile on your, most people don't even smile. Most people won't even say, hi, good morning. When I say good morning and smile at them, just say good morning and smile back. And better things might happen to you. So that's some of my biggest points. Show up to the events, show up to the networking party, show up to the real estate meetup, show up to happy hour and meet people, shake hands and share good energy with people, insightful shit, have a real conversation. Don't just expect people to give you money and give you value. Pour it out to people, pour out money to people, value to people, whatever, and help others, man. If you don't know what else to do, just figure out how can I even if you feel bad, some days I'm like, man, I feel like shit, but how can I go help somebody else today and lift my own spirits by lifting someone else's spirits? So yeah, there's a lot to that, but that's, real estate game, man, is shaking hands and reading books and getting to the right masterminds and just keep having good energy and putting that out there, and it will return one way or another. So happy Freedom Friday night, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me at all. If you've ever come onto a live, if you ever liked a post, if you ever commented, if you have ever, send me anything encouraging at all, I thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. I God bless you. Again, share my videos if you're watching this at all in live or replay. Share this, please. Hit the paper airplane. Share my posts. Share my page. I just want more people to reach. I want to reach the world. I want 8 billion people in the world to know me as much as possible, because I know that I will be able to help the right ones. I will not be liked by the whole world. Half the world might not like me. But I will meet the right people, and the right people will meet me, and I'll be able to impact the right people that are ready, that are praying for something, praying for positivity, praying for the right business opportunity, the right whatever. So I'm going to get off because I'll talk here all night, but thank you for being here. Chanel, I see you. Thank you so much for supporting and just being here and hanging out. That's having fun. So you know what I'll do, guys? Every night I'm on here, 10 o'clock Eastern, and just pouring out value for free. The stuff that I talk about training, about really our business systems, real estate systems, how to literally increase your income, how to find deals, how to attract the right people in your life. People charge $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 for the stuff that I just talk for free every night. You just got to listen. So appreciate you guys. God bless you. Peace.